Hello everyone. Today I will talk about the plant physiology, the basic concept. For this, we have to understand about the plant. Here, the question arises, what is the plant? To describe a plant, we can say plant is living and multicellular organism in the kingdom Plantae. Although there are some plants which are not multicellular but unicellular, just like Chlamydomonas, chlorella, etc. They have single cell and all the functions are carried out in this single cell and the whole plant is represented by this single cell. Plant is autotrophic and make its own food by the process of photosynthesis. As we know that process of the photosynthesis is carried out by plants, due to which the formation of the carbohydrates takes place. Plant is non-motile. It is well known that plants can't move by their own. Cells are two types, prokaryotic and eukaryotic, but most of the plants have eukaryotic cell. The basic difference between the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell is the prokaryotes has no membrane bound organelles, although the eukaryotes have membrane bound nucleus and cell organelles. A protective outer covering is present outside the plant cell, and this covering is known as the cell wall, and this cell wall is made up of a polysaccharide which is known as cellulose. Has haploid or gametophytic and diploid or sporophytic phase. Plants show two types of the phase, haploid or diploid phase. Exhibits alternation of generation. It is a very important character about the plants in which the one phase is alternate by the another and the second one is again followed by the previous one, or we can say that the asexual phase is followed by the sexual phase and again sexual phase is followed by the asexual phase. When we talk about the classification of the plant kingdom, here you can see that all the plants can be divided into two main groups. First is cryptogames and second is phanerogames. Cryptogames are also known as the non-flowering or non-seeded plants. They are again divided into thallophytes, bryophytes and pteridophytes. Thallophytes are those plants which are not differentiated into root, stem and leaves. Bryophytes are also thallophytes. It means bryophytes are also not divided into root, stem and leaves. Pteridophytes are the plants which have the vascular bundle, यानी कि जाइलम और फ्लोएम का जो निर्माण होता है वो टेरिडोफाइट से शुरू होता है. Thallophytes are again divided into algae, fungi and lichens. यानी कि जो एल्गी है, जो शैवाल हैं, कवक हैं, वो जो होते हैं वो थैलोफाइट्स हैं, यानी कि उनकी जो प्लांट बॉडी होती है वो रूट, स्टेम और लीफ में डिवाइड नहीं होती है. Although there is a basic difference between thallophyte and bryophyte, there is the formation of embryo in the bryophyte which is not takes place in thallophytes. Algae is autotrophic, although fungi is heterotrophic. It may be parasite or saprophyte. Lichens basically are the combination of algae and fungi. The second group is phanerogame, or we can say that flowering or seeded plants. They can be divided into two groups, gymnosperm and angiosperms. Gymnosperms are those plants which have naked seeds, or seeds are not covered in any vessel. Angiosperms are those plants which have covered seeds. Angiosperms are again two types, monocot and dicot. Monocot means when the single cotyledon is present, those are known as the monocot, just like cereals. And when the two cotyledons are present, then these are known as the dicot, beans, etc., chana. Here a question arises, what is the importance of plant for us? As we know that plants are primary producers. Can we survive without plants? No, not at all. पौधों के बिना जीवित रहने की कल्पना करना असंभव है. Because plants are primary producers, they convert solar energy into chemical energy. जो सूर्य से जो प्रकाश मिलता है उसको ये केमिकल एनर्जी में परिवर्तित करते हैं फोटोसिंथेसिस के प्रोसेस के द्वारा. और सबसे जो इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है, द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज वी गेट ऑक्सीजन टू रिस्पायर. रेस्पिरेशन के लिए, श्वसन के लिए जो ऑक्सीजन जो होती है वो हमें पौधों से ही मिलती है, जो कि एक बाई प्रोडक्ट है फोटोसिंथेसिस की प्रक्रिया का. वी गेट 4S, 4Fs from the plants. What are these 4Fs? Food, fodder, fuel and fiber. Except this, we can get medicine, wood, etc. from the plant. So all these things we get from the plant. Here in this picture you can see, here two conditions are showing, day condition and the night condition. In the night what happened? You can see that the process of the photosynthesis is taking place in the daytime when the light is properly present, and the plants absorb all the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, and with the water they can make carbohydrates in the presence of the light with the help of the chloroplast. But in the night time there is no solar energy, or we can say there is no light. So you can see here that CO2 is present around the plant, because in the night time there is no consumption of the CO2 for the process of the photosynthesis. Here we can see the process of the photosynthesis. For this, carbon dioxide which comes from the atmosphere and the water which comes from the soil are the raw material for the process of the photosynthesis. In the presence of the light, with the help of the chloroplast, which are known as the food factory of the plants present in the leaves, they make carbohydrates and oxygen is liberated in this process. There is another very important aspect about the plants, that they also have aesthetic and spiritual value. जैसा हम सभी जानते हैं, हिंदुस्तान में पूजा की जाती है पेड़ पौधों की. इसके पीछे जो एक मुख्य जो उद्देश्य है, इट इज द कंजर्वेशन और प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ द प्लांट्स. पूजा करने का जो मुख्य उद्देश्य यही है कि जो हमारे प्लांट्स हैं हम उनको जो है कंजर्व करें, हम उनको प्रोटेक्ट करें. क्योंकि प्लांट्स का हमारे लिए क्या महत्व है ये हमें समझ में आ गया है. इसमें आप देखिए जो दिखाया गया है कि पीपल की हम पूजा करते हैं, बरगद के वृक्ष की पूजा करते हैं, तुलसी विवाह एक जो है एक ट्रेडिशन है जहाँ तुलसी की पूजा की जाती है, केले की पूजा की जाती है. तो इट इज प्लांट्स आल्सो हैव द एस्थेटिक एंड द स्पिरिचुअल वैल्यू, ड्यू टू विच वी कैन कंजर्व और प्रिजर्व द प्लांट्स. Thank you very much.